Hey y'all, it's your cousin. So story time about how I was a shrug runner. Okay, now I already gave y'all the story time about how I was a pimp for a day and how that did not work out. Okay, just small recap. I was 16. I got kicked out of my mom's house. I went to go live with my sissy, and I rented out her couch, trying to assist with making some money because I was another mouth to feed. She was a young mother. Okay, and that just didn't happen to work out. So now what happens is that her boyfriend moves into the house. So now it's not only her, but her son, his mouth, but also my mouth. So now she has four mouths to feed, and the boyfriend had no job at all. So not to my knowledge, I never saw him get up and go do anything. So I guess he decided he was going to, bring a little money into the house as well. Now, I don't really know if he knew what he was doing, especially not incorporating me into his small business plan. I was only 16, okay? But I've always been the type of person that wanted to assist, wanted to add to the pot and not just take away. So, he brought in some rock, whatever, and he showed me how to, cook it up and all that. And I'm just watching now. I don't know if my sissy knew or not because I know I was supposed to keep it hush hush that I was, running the shrugs for him, okay? And so at a very young age, I learned how to, mix it all up, make it whatever, chop it up, bag it, weigh it, all that, whatever. And so we lived in the projects. If y'all know anything about Atlanta projects, like they could be apartments for days. Like these projects will run deep, okay? So first it started off just by, our clients being, just within apartments. And like I said, we didn't even have to go outside apartments. Like these people was geeked up, inside apartments. But we did have a rule. Don't you ever, ever, ever come to our place of residence. That was the rule. Now I told you we had a little baby there. So this is just a quick little story. So now mind you, I would go out and I would run, and get the money and stuff, bring back the money. But I've never at this point really seen like the really true effects of it. Like I've seen like people walk up and down the street geeked out, whatever. But I've never seen like the people that we were actually providing this product to. I never seen, it was just a quick pass, whatever. I never seen the behaviors. So one night, it was late at night, whatever. This lady comes to the house. She breaking the rule. Okay, the rule was never come to the house, especially because I really don't think my sissy knew anything about this. So this geek monster come to the house. This woman is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, just dark skin, beautiful skin woman, looked well dressed at everything. I would have never known she was a customer at all. Wouldn't never know just by the appearance. And then she opened her mouth and started to speak, and then the geek monster came out, and sometimes the jaw be just moving, and they got like sometimes you have a little jerk shake to it, whatever. And I was like, oh my god, it kind of hit me like, what have we got ourselves into? No, we are not bringing this spirit to our place. Like we gotta stop doing this. So right then and there, I was like, we can't be doing this. I can't be getting involved with this. Like this woman looked like she could have had probably like some kids, a lovely family. She could have been a professional woman. And she opened her mouth and you just see the complete geek monster. Okay. So, but I understood, we scraping to get by. So sometimes you do stuff when you scraping to get by. Mind you, we are teenagers trying to make it. Okay. So it went from that to, then it turned into me actually like becoming the driver. And moving a product. Now, mind you, I'm 16. Thinking back to it, I don't even think I had a license. I think I had a learner's permit, and I sure know I have not been on the road that long. So I started becoming a driver, and I don't know, not just driving it by myself. I think he was trying to look like a boss or something. Like in his mind, he just thought he was like a kingpin or something. So I would be the driver, and he would get in the back seat. I just think he thought he was somebody. We weren't pushing no major weight, y'all. Okay, we was teenagers trying to make it, but he wanted to get in the back seat. He thought he was like a Jamaican kingpin or some shit. I don't know. So I ran the product for a while, no problems. And then my conscience got real bad one day. And I was like, you know what? We can't be doing this. We got to figure out another way. So one day I go out and I start, I'm running the stuff. And literally, like, I almost get, mind you, I'm 16. I think I'm driving on the learner's permit. Almost get hit by, I swerve out of the way of a car. And then this is the ending of my doings, my me becoming a drug runner, a drug runner. Okay, so I swerved out of the way and missed a car that I was about to hit, but then I got hit by a MARTA bus, y'all. Got hit by public transit. I was like, oh my word, oh my word. Like, what do you say? At least at least with the learner's permit, you have to have an adult in the car. But of course, you got to get rid of the stuff because now you about to have the people come out and whatever. So we have to, hide the stuff and everything. But that was like my warning. I feel like that was the warning. Like God was telling me you was never meant to be a pimp. And you ain't meant to be a shrug runner either. So we need to redirect you. You need to choose something else. Now I didn't get on the straight and narrow yet. But that was my ending of being a shrug runner. So that was just never my calling. I'm gonna keep telling stories. Y'all gonna figure out what my calling was, okay? But that was a short story time of when I was a little shrub runner. Yeah, I got hit by the MARTA bus and what have you, and that was just the end of it. I said this was God's calling. Like, just can't do it. All right, y'all. Ciao.